And yeah, hello. We're back. Session thinks Jake is not here because Jake is off. Doing something else. Going away, seeing his, I don't know, family and friends or something. I am sick, so my energy is not really at the top of everything. I also have a headache.
But you're a wizard, so that
I am a wizard. A what?
I'm a wizard,
Yeah.
Harry.
We have taken a look at Erymanthus Isle, now Whispering Isle or something similar, or Telemundus Isle if you ask him.
Yeah.
And we have put down some general ideas. Our first thought was that we were actually going to do this during the downtime, during the week someday, but everyone had the most busy week ever, and as such we never actually got to do it. So, well, we have put down some labels and stuff and claimed different areas of the island. Zacharias has the central tower under his control. Asurius is out on the right there in the garden. Well, he will transform it into a lovely hellscape. Marcus has been condemned to live in the caverns in the west because the drow, Lady Cash, didn't like caves. She lives in the wooden tower among her incredible luxury. And Chiron with Telemundus has holed up in the great crystal cavern where it sparkles and tinkles. I imagine it looks like the ice palace from the movie Frozen.
Yes.
With like Telemundus dancing around inside, singing.
Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Exactly.
I don't actually know the text probably.
I'm free.
Yes.
It's time to see what I can do.
Yes.
Test the limits and find out who. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it goes either.
And then seamless transition into smoke underwater.
Yes, and Telemundus in a dress, walking out on the balcony, looking very proud.
Exactly.
Does Telemundus wear a cape?
Yes, always.
There is actually a picture also, like session has started, but Manika and Tina went away for some reason. So, you know, you're gonna, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna get some chatter while we wait for them. But last time, I guess I can recap. Last time on, actually, I think Sheep should recap because it was kind of his episode last time.
It was my episode. Also, Manika said I should do a recap on Skype.
Yep.
Last time we started in the middle of the island because we stopped when we were doing the attack. And the first thing that happened, I do believe that we went into the garden first. Yes, we did. Because the first thing that happened, we went into the garden and found a sakura, a tree woman in the garden, which kind of fits. And Zacharias decided to burn a tree, which made her very pissed off. And then she decided to kill Azurius outright, which she did. But then he wasn't dead because hell contracts and shenanigans. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but it's probably something like that. And so we killed her. Eventually, a rather hard fight, actually, because who knows. And from there on, we went to look for the dragon, because that's why we came here in the first place. We went back into the big tower where we looted the vault before, but instead of going down, we went up instead. And lo and behold, we found a really big library with a weird dude in it that we talked to and kind of ignored. And then we went to the top of the tower, where indeed we found the big copper dragon Erymanthus, who was rather surprised to see us, because his good friend Telemundus was back. Chiron had brought a scroll of some sorts, which let Telemundus obtain a form that he hasn't obtained before, which is to say that he was a huge dragon rather than a medium dragon. A fight ensued with the water lady showing up since we failed to kill her because we couldn't find her again. But she was quickly taken care of by Zacharias, and then Telemundus and Erymanthus fought. Well, it wasn't really a fight, since Erymanthus got completely obliterated instantly by Telemundus, without Telemundus taking any damage whatsoever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
without any help of anyone.
Yeah, it was all him. this good dragon who always shared knowledge and helped villains basically change their worldview by showing them the world, like traveling around and stuff, just completely obliterated instantly. And Telemondus felt quite good about that. And after that was done, a good old friend showed up. Dessiter showed up, telling us that, oh, Fawn is going to betray us. What news? Because we didn't suspect that at all. And he told us that as soon as Fawn invites us to his manor, we should probably decline because he's going to kill us. So that's something. And afterwards, with Erementhus taken care of, his corpse lying everywhere ever because it wasn't really one piece anymore, we picked up the bigger pieces and headed to Chargammon because he told us, after all, to get his corpse because Erementhus apparently decided that he wanted to be Chargammon's replacement or something, his rival. But then he wasn't, because he's dead. And now, after we came back, we decided to wait for a week, get some things figured out, and then we are going to head to the capital to do some recon work, because in a month's time, or in 3 weeks' time now, Chargammon is going to eat the princess, and the king's going to come, and we are going to kill him without having any problems whatsoever.
By the way, guess
3 weeks for it to the day.
Also, Manika, you're muted.
no.
I'm not muted. I simply have my microphone with my mouth.
Okay.
So not breathe in it to make your recap stop.
By the way, guess who's in the capital?
The king? No,
Yeah.
he's not.
Probably, I don't
Bad
know.
guess.
Well, he's not in the capital right now, I think, since he's
I hope
with
not.
his army.
Guess who else is in the capital?
But first, we should probably say what the characters did during the downtime, right?
No,
Sure.
I'm serious. Guess who's in the capital?
Is it Peter Pan?
No.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
The guy that got Cash thrown into jail.
Oh. Oh. Hmm.
Well, I'm sure we will run up against that at some point. Or Cash can sneak out in the night, just stab him.
I think she's gonna need help because he looks pretty damn powerful.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a bitch.
He's a bitch, what?
No, it's a bitch.
Yeah,
But
well.
yeah, he's a bitch too. And it looked like he had some friends. And he was in a church too.
Oh.
What the hell?
Well, it's only the capital of this faith-like paladin kingdom.
And Cash's husband is in Gasnol.
Husband? What?
Sirius knows nothing about this.
Nope.
Hmm.
Because you have a very special mind.
What?
You're
That was one. That was
I don't
one.
understand where this is going. This is
He's
weird.
kinda special.
That series is kind of special.
So,
Yes,
what has
please.
the characters been doing for the downtime?
I think I got the shortest one.
Go.
Well, first things first, she has talked to Zacharias, asked to scry her husband, and he did, and she found out where he, well, at least where he is, but not exactly, and she has spent a lot of time with Trick, trying to find out where that Inquisitor is, and they finally found out, after a lot of tries. Dun dun dun.
And
What
also,
the hell is wrong with your garden?
that is a good question.
Anyway, what were you about to say?
And also, she has been making a huge shopping list for her extravagant tower she's now living in.
That's true, that too, and she brought back Chloe. Just for
Oh.
good measure.
Right.
You regrew her.
Yeah.
You know, building a clock tower ain't cheap. We need to start.
I mean, if she doesn't build a bell tower, I'll build a damn bell tower.
Just build 3 bell towers.
Everyone has their own bell.
Yes.
No? I wouldn't mind having a bell inside my
I
main
don't
hall.
want a bell. Cash doesn't want a bell.
Fine, I'm installing a bell tower.
In your garden.
Consider it done.
My bell garden.
Are you gonna have a
Someday,
tree house
like-
in that tree in the
like-
middle?
No, the tree is being torn down and smothered.
It's already burned.
You sure you don't want a tree house?
No.
And a
Not
bunk
actually.
bed?
Do you want to
Hell
build a
does not have
snowman?
trees.
It doesn't have to be a snowman.
I could have a
A
snowman.
hellman!
Ashman?
I could have a snowman because the one layer of hell is frozen over.
Ba 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 ba. Ashman. Du-du-dun, du-du-dun,
Well,
du-du-du-du-du.
don't remember when that giant came, it began to snow. So, yeah.
Do we want to do this
Yeah,
recap? Or
let's keep going. So Azurius has been doing a combination of basically teleporting back and forth between here and Garstenhall quite a lot. I believe he took sheep with him on certain days, or Chiron, I should say.
Chiron, yes.
And then what I've been doing is a lot of purchasing, a lot of basically mapping out blueprints for like how we're going to lay stuff out, basically being an architect. And also he's been he's also been locked inside the back room of one of Chiron's new buildings
Yes.
because he's been working on a project as well.
Yes. Project.
Which I think this is the perfect time then to move over to Chiron.
Yes. First of all, oddly enough, Telemonde stayed around for like another day or two. If questioned why he managed to do that, he would just give a vague answer, something about the magic of the island, and he has no idea himself. But he doesn't really mind. The first day of the week has been spent by him just the entire day used to lecture Geraphon about his new responsibilities and what he has to do, and monologues and advice given by Telemondes, and just him speaking a whole lot while wandering through the island, dragging Geraphon behind him.
And being very smug, I imagine.
Yes. He's in a very good mood, which means that he is even more obnoxious than usual, and it's probably a good thing that he has gotten a new target before, otherwise the PCs might not have had a pleasant week. Other than that, eventually he had to go again, of course, a sad day, but Chiron also had a lot of plans to do, one of which was to travel to Garstenhall with Azurius and purchase a tavern. And as things happened, he managed to buy the biggest tavern in Garstenhall, the Golden Palace. That's now owned by Chiron. And of course, every tavern that he owns has to have something of him in there, so he has ordered a rather big statue from Azurius, as well as other things. So,
Azurius has been working tirelessly on this project.
Are you gonna rename it then?
yes, it's going to be renamed and slightly redecorated too.
What are you gonna name it?
I don't know yet. It's
I
really
heard-
difficult.
I heard a joke about that it's gonna be called Chiron's house.
No.
Dragon's Pride?
Maybe something along those lines, definitely. It'll have a new, like,
Word?
maybe. It'll have a new symbol too, like a new logo or something.
It's gonna be Telemondes with a smile and a thumbs up. Like,
No, not exactly. The logo will be a sort of stylized black claw, which coincides with the new symbol of Chiron's organization. How odd.
what? An organization?
Yeah, I know, right?
That hasn't been mentioned for like a year, feels like.
Yes, there will be changes. As for Geraphon, that might be interesting. He left a couple of times, came back like hours later, then he left again, came back a few days later, and he has definitely been assigned to do stuff. But for now, or at least after the week is over, he will be at the island, just around, guarding and looking important.
All right. Well, Zacharias has done a fair bit of stuff. I can't really tell you the outcome of some of this stuff because I haven't been able to talk to Malachi properly. But among the things he will have done is to install himself in the top of the central tower where Eremanthus formerly held court, and he will turn that into his private quarters and laboratory, quite a big place. But, you know, he's a party dude, so he will also install a secret vault in the Forbidden Library, where he will hide his phylactery, and there will be all the spells and bells and whistles he can throw at that thing to keep it very safe.
Bell tower?
A bell tower will be attached. No.
Attached to the door.
But basically there will be forbidden spells, Mage's Private Sanctum, adamantine boxes filled with like 100 small things that all seem like magical in some way, so you can't really tell which one is the phylactery.
Chess, immovable rods.
This will be like an immovable rod, so you can move it, and that will be placed inside a lead chest. And all of this will be locked by master locks with arcane lock cast on it. Basically, that is as safe as he can make it. Maybe he will install something else later, like a permanent like acid mist or something in the room. If someone opens the door, he'll just be washed with mist. I don't know. We'll see. But that is the basic defenses so far. He will have forbiddens on his lab and on the vault, the Dragon's Vault, where most of the organization's like money and stuff will probably be stashed down there. Another like odds and ends and knickknacks, along with the Nameless Tyrant, which will be stashed down there with a lot of books and stuff for him to be read to by Isabel, who will know the password for the Forbiddens spell down there, so she can actually go in. She will also have the access to the library. Zacharias has taken control of the library and is basically recognized as the master of it, which means that he can designate people to have access to the library or not. If they don't have access to the library and try to take a book, they will be hit by basically a horrible curse that rests over the place, and that will be kind of fun. Apart from that, Zacharias has spent some time crafting, specifically for Marcus, I think I crafted something for. I think did I? I forget. I crafted something for someone. I think it was for Marcus, but Jake is not here, so I actually don't remember what I crafted for him. Anyway, apart from that, he has also spent some time talking to Mott and the Void Senate, and the result of that I'm not sure, because as I said, I haven't talked to Malika yet, but maybe we'll do it tomorrow, and you will have like a recap next week.
And that leaves Marcus, who has not done anything apart from staring at crystals.
Mm-hmm. So pretty. It's so pretty. I think that's it. Malachi?
Is AFK.
Oh.
Okay. Well, we can at least recap our plan for the session.
There we go.
Okay.
What were you saying? I needed to get a battery. My mouse was dead.
Oh.
Well, we have done with our recaps. Now it's up to
Yeah, I
you.
heard almost all of it. If you had something at the last you wanted to say, then yeah. All right, so here we are. Where have your characters decided to meet up after a week?
In the soon-to-be designed and installed council chamber, maybe?
Just an empty room, and we're standing in the
since
circle.
it's not done yet, I think the chessboard is a great place.
I mean, our goal is to bring in actual people and actually populate this damn island.
Takes time.
But it takes some time, and like time as in real time, for real people, and we haven't had that. So next time, hopefully.
Zacharias.
Assyrius.
Queen to F1.
Interesting. Yeah. We should, alright, let's make an intelligence check, see who comes out on top of this chess thing.
Sure, you'll probably win. 12.
Yes, he can't.
12!
We tied!
We tied.
Okay. Let's get Kyron in here.
Kyron will... Ah! Kyron is the most brilliant chess player.
Zacharias is rusty.
He is. He hasn't played in a while.
The two of you are playing chess, and Kyron goes like, "That's not even a legal move. What the hell are you doing?"
How do you know this, Kyron?
Battle chess.
Okay, battle chess.
Kyron, you clearly haven't read the extended Lich edition.
Lich chess.
The DLC
That's
for
3
chess.
new pieces.
The Lich piece is the
Because
most important
Kyron
piece.
pre-ordered, so he got like the gun that can
It's
kill
true.
all pieces with one shot.
It's true.
Yeah, and he's allowed to use it, even though he's not a piece.
I challenged Kyron into a chess match. Whoops.
Okay.
I have like +3. I rolled a 10. That's what I'm saying.
Kyron is just
Kyron beat-
blasting. Look at this.
Notice though, Kyron's favorite game is chess.
Yes, it's Kanan now.
Yeah,
It's chess.
clearly. Alright, well, we meet in the chess chamber, I suppose.
The
Here's
vampire
sort
is.
of the faint cracking of stone and sort of a grinding rocks as the island is slowly reshaping itself to fit your needs.
Good, good.
Or just being quiet and brooding.
As
Vampiric.
always.
I've extended a nice chair for myself.
Zacharias hovers in the air as he does these days.
Yeah, there's just put out like a nice fancy collapsing chair.
Collapsing.
There we I
Comes
have
out.
to carry it around.
Yeah, you know, your bag of holding, you have your altar, and then you have your chair.
I have a lot of other stuff in there.
So, Zacharias looks around at the assembled party. His, deathly gaze rests upon you. And then he rasps. Well, time is up. I suppose we should take a look and see what the capital has to offer, yes?
Azurius turns from drinking his wine, looking up towards you. I suppose it's time we have this examination done. It's best to do it beforehand. So
I agree. We have 3 weeks until the moon is right, and Shargammon supposedly will uphold his end of the bargain. He glances over to Kyron.
Oh, he will. Don't worry.
Good, good. And during that time, we will strike and kill the king. That is the primary mission. I seem also to recall that we promised Decita to take out some form of good outsider being, also resting or staying at the Adarium. We need to find it and destroy it. Apart from that, we are unsure exactly what defenses the place has. Probably formidable. And it would be a good idea to do some infiltration work.
well, luckily enough, I got something for just the occasion. And Azurius suddenly transforms into a very regal-looking nobleman.
Zacharias nods, he touches his headband, and he will also sort of shift form into, looking something like a courtly learned scholar or something similar.
Mine's better.
It probably is. Mine is no slouch, though, really. It's...
I still got a pretty decent one, though.
It is also more difficult to disguise being a lich than an orc.
I guess Chloe has to stay here.
Both of
then.
us have magic, though.
She can wait right there.
She can go
Both
inside
be-
your body.
Because both of us have disguise self-running, so...
Cash has to does it running too.
Yeah, but we're not using the old headbands. We're using our own fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Our super mega headbands.
Well, actually, in my case, I have a floating stone doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes all my other stones vanish as well.
Let's see here.
Iron will just use the headband. I mean, Screwfawn, if he wants to scry, then go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
He can't scry in here anyway.
Yeah, he can't scry in here, and if he scries on us in the capital, it doesn't matter, because we are supposed to be there. He will just make himself look a little bit less, draconic and glowing eyes and stuff. And just be him.
The wings stay.
No, the wings, they don't. I should remove that symbol.
Yeah, probably.
He doesn't need the headband for the wings, though. So mage armor, go away.
We gave Chloe wings too, even though she has them naturally.
I don't think it's a good idea. It brings Chloe, because
Well,
she's
she can
shit.
just use as part of Cash's back. Doesn't have to fly around.
It sounds gross when you say it like that.
But it is gross,
Sure.
isn't it?
A little ball of like meat that grows inside her body with like little teeth in it and whatnot.
Well, she can go back into Cash's back then. There's nothing weird about that.
No, no, of course.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One lives inside the other one's body, and
Mm-hmm.
return it like uses a wand. So, it's just nature intended.
Yeah, I forgot to actually account for my Ion Stone that's actually floating around me. I should have one higher initiative.
Marcus does nothing to disguise himself. He's
Yeah, it's just
Yes.
clamps down the damn street.
I
Okay.
pull out my I pull out my makeup kit.
We baleful polymorph him into a rabbit.
There we go.
Actually,
No, that you mention it.
do you have
spot on. This is my familiar.
Exactly. My
Marcus
rabbit.
the rabbit.
Yeah, Marcus the rabbit. Say hello, Marcus.
He has this evil aura.
Well, don't you worry about that.
He is just a rabbit.
His eyes
yeah.
glow with hellfire.
Douchey rabbit. But
Oh, you say the silliest things. Marcus would actually be able to smite as a rabbit.
yeah,
Rabbit
it would
smite.
hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, it will wreck you. Get wrecked, rabbit.
Only rabbit that could ever hurt a dragon.
It's true. Right. We also have some resources to draw upon, if I do not misremember completely. The good Baroness we found. He grins with his skull. Yes, that is exactly how it would look. The good Baroness that we found. She's mentioned that she was actually, or had been a visitor to the Adarium. We should talk to her and have her draw a map or recall everything and anything she can recall of that place. Zacharias looks around. I don't see why we need all of us to do this. He grins. I can volunteer to go and visit the Baroness. I might have some business in Gaston Hall also this day. If the rest of you can manage without me and not getting killed or raise any alarm, he glares at you, then you can start scouting out the capital.
Well, Kyron just glances over to the southwestern end of the party, smirking slightly. Well, last time we decided to go our own ways in a city, things happened. Despite being careful, I would assume.
Zacharias, grins and says, "That is why I'm sending the four of you together."
I assume you have an easy method for us getting down there.
Do you seriously think that anything out there can kill me for real, Kyron?
I'm not worried about you, but on the other hand, well, I should be enough to protect the three of those.
Zacharias' skull grins. I leave their security in your capable hands, Kyron.
Well then, you deal with that horrible woman and we'll walk around, I suppose.
Gladly. Remember, Zacharias looks around, protections and wards might be a good idea. Hiding our evil intent is a good idea. It is the capital, after all. Paladins and clerics and, well, all manner of do-gooders swarm the streets. It would be unfortunate if anyone were to sense our motivations or read our minds.
Of course.
There is a
Would you
war
like-
going on, after all.
Of course. It's not a sign I've used in a while, but I still remember the incantations. Would you like it placed on you as well, Zacharias?
Yes, please. He grins, makes a sort of beckoning motion with his hand, his skeletal hand.
Azurius tries to aim for a section of the body which is covered.
Yeah, that's fine.
As he reaches forward, placing undetectable alignment upon you, hiding your intents from the outside world.
Excellent.
Out of character,
Same.
maybe it's a good idea to eventually switch to misdirection, so we can actually detect as good.
There's a problem with misdirection.
Yeah, we need a target for that. That is actually the alignment we need.
No, I believe there's another one for misdirection, which is the problem.
Which is?
Actually, no. Must be a different spell I was thinking of.